The clock is ticking on a 72-hour ceasefire in the civil war in Sudan. The United States and other countries are scrambling to get their citizens out before the fighting resumes.
Well, outside groups are interfering in the conflict and could provoke a flare-up that would hinder evacuations. Also, a potentially dangerous situation in a biolab has raised serious safety concerns. National security correspondent Burke reports.
The Pentagon is evaluating multiple options to facilitate evacuations of Americans. 16,000, many of them dual citizens, remain in the country, and getting them out may require troops on the ground.
U.S. Africa Command and the Department of Defense continue to work closely with State Department, which has the lead for helping American citizens wishing to depart Sudan.
As 2 U.S. Navy ships remain on standby off the coast, the Pentagon is also providing support for those traveling by land to reach the evacuation points.
We have placed ISR assets, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance assets over the land evacuation route to help facilitate safe travel by land from Khartoum to the port of Sudan. And we have started to see a more regular pattern of convoys begin to arrive.
The White House stresses there are not currently American boots on the ground in Sudan, although before the ceasefire declaration, U.S. Special Forces, including SEAL Team 6, landed briefly in the country to save Americans at the U.S. Embassy. That operation, a success.
U.S. forces carried out this mission with precision and professionalism.
Meanwhile, other countries are also conducting large-scale evacuations and cooperating with each other to get citizens out.
These situations are very difficult for foreign governments to handle because the situation on the ground is a conflict situation. It's chaotic. There's a lot of risk and danger.
The World Health Organization now warning of an extremely dangerous situation. Fighters have occupied a national laboratory that contains samples of diseases like polio and the measles. Outside groups are reportedly destabilizing the region further by providing support to the 2 generals battling each other for control of Sudan, something the U.S. says must stop.
We do have deep concern about the engagement of the Prigozhin group, the Wagner group, in Sudan. It's in so many different countries in Africa, an element that, when it's engaged, simply brings more death and destruction with it.
More than 400 people have been killed since the fighting broke out, and nearly 4,000 injured. Burke, CBN News, Washington.
Well, Sudan has been a location of violence for well over a century, if not even longer. And it's a shame that they're descending into this kind of chaos. Pray for that nation. God loves those people, but their government, their actions have been warlike for a very long period of time.